Hey everybody, welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisitions and part 1 of the Trespasser DLC. It is time to start a new DLC. First off, we're gonna collect in on some of the War Council stuff that we had going before we left last time, and we will get those completed. Oh, too grisly to bear, apparently. The sight of Strorvacher marching with Inquisition soldiers has made an impression, and she was an admirable combatant when helping them fight off a wyvern. We've had success brokering an exchange. Some of the Avar's scouts will join ours in the mountains, and we will send their hold certain goods imported from Orlais. She is an unusual addition to the Inquisition, even by our standards, but I am pleased to report Strorvacher has proven worthwhile after all, Commander Cullen. So tell me, Commander, would you dub this bear a roaring success? L. No, Cullen. I would. I'd say it's a roaring success. I love the pun, Liliana. I am proud. Alright, let's see how Zev did. We will provide Zevran with the resources he needs without telling the crows, of course. Lord Enzo is proving elusive. More eyes in Hercynia cannot hurt Liliana. Alright. We had a quest over here. A present for Bianca. Liliana, heard your little birdies have had recent success picking up shiny things for the Inquisition. Maybe you can help me out. One of the apprentice smiths saw me walking by with my Bianca, and we struck up a conversation. The apprentice said he once met a Formari mage named Provident, who had ideas for improving the precision of siege engines, and wondered if they could be adapted for Bianca. And then he got into phrases like recoil dampening and rectilinear motion, and I politely excused myself. Could you tell your magpies to keep an eye out for Provident or his designs? Obviously, I don't have trouble with Bianca's accuracy, but she does like it when Daddy gets her new fittings. Varric.
Let's see what we have.
And then one more quest over in Ferelden, continuing our search for Enzo. A missive sent to Skyhold. I have tracked down the location of Lord Enzo, and rather more venatory than I was expecting. Shall we say goodbye to our troublesome friend, Zevran Arane? Yeah,
Let us
let's
begin.
send Josephine in on that one. And then, time to start the DLC. Alright, warning. Beginning the Exalted Council will lock off all other areas and plots and jump to 944 Dragon. So 2 years after the death of Corypheus, there is no going back from this point. So we are going into a 2-year time jump. Here we go. With Corypheus dead and the threat of Fade Rifts and demons waning, both Orlais and Ferelden have begun to raise questions about the future of the Inquisition. Divine Victoria has promised to shield the Inquisition from political matters for as long as possible. Eventually, she plans to call the Exalted Council, a chance to determine the role and possibly the fate of the Inquisition. Recommended levels 20 or higher, which we are. So. The Exalted Council will be held at the Winter Palace outside Halam-Sharal. Thanks to Divine Victoria's negotiation with the ambassadors, we are ready to depart at your convenience. Look at us all formal and regal. Let's go.
Another parade, another bloody negotiation.
Smiles, everyone. We must be careful how we present ourselves.
Why did Divine Victoria call the Exalted Council? She's kept Orlais from bothering us for the last 2 years.
At increasing political cost, yes. She has done all she can, but the Exalted Council has become necessary. Orlais would control us, and based on their many marriage proposals, they have specific plans for you. Our real concern is Ferelden. They would see us disbanded entirely.
So, the problem right now, I mean, Cassandra's been doing her best. She's been holding the fort. But she's used all of her political negotiations to hold off for 2 years. So, yeah, we're kind of in a pickle now. As should be expected.
Inquisitor, it has been too long. I hope the years have been kind to you.
How have you been, Mother Giselle?
I spent last summer in Emprise du Lion, distributing food sent from the Exalted Plains. The Dales are finally recovering.
Corypheus left a great deal of damage for us to repair. I appreciate your efforts.
And I yours, Your Worship. I should mention that your forces at Suladin Keep were of great help. Please give my compliments to Baron Deschedin. Divine Victoria asked me to greet you on her behalf. She is currently attending to the Ferelden ambassador's concerns.
How do you think Divine Victoria has done these last 2 years?
It is hardly for me to say, Inquisitor.
With respect, that's never stopped you before, Mother Giselle.
Victoria says she is better suited to the battlefield than the Sunburst throne, but she has restored the Chantry. And also people's faith in it. We are lucky to have her.
You can probably just call her Cassandra in private conversation.
You can, Inquisitor. I prefer to use her divine name. Our last divine once joked about why I insisted upon calling her Justinia. She called it my way of reassuring her that I had not completely forgotten who was in charge.
I'll speak to Divine Victoria.
I believe she would appreciate that, Your Worship. The Divine sees the good that you can do and have done. Duke Cyril will wish to greet you on behalf of Orlais. I believe he is currently speaking with the Tevinter ambassador. Many of your friends have returned as well. I hope you have a chance to speak with them before the Exalted Council begins.
Dorian?
The Imperium sent an ambassador.
Yes, Your Worship. Dorian Pavas has taken the chance to return from Tevinter.
Ah.
It will be good to see him again. I owe him my apology. I allowed my distrust of Tevinter to cloud my judgment. He took a great risk coming to help us, and deserved better treatment.
You're going to apologize? To Dorian?
I have little patience for those who cannot admit they were wrong, Your Worship. Myself included. I will have to make my apologies somewhere public. He will want an audience for his reaction.
Who has returned for the Exalted Council?
Your dwarven friend, Master Tetras, for one. I understand he spent much of the last few years in Kirkwall. I believe Sir Blackwall has returned as well, although he now uses the name Tom Ranier. Enjoy time with them while you can, Your Worship. I doubt you will have the chance once the Exalted Council is underway.
Thank you, Mother Giselle.
Your Worship, a final question, if I may. This Exalted Council, Ferelden would have the Inquisition disband. Orlais sees its power as another feather in a chevalier's helmet. What do you wish to do with the Inquisition?
The Inquisition still has work to do. We can't let someone's fear push us into disbanding.
Then I wish you luck in the negotiations to come. Maker watch over you, Inquisitor. I will not keep you any longer.
Yeah, unfortunately there are still a few rifts, as far as we know at this moment. And on top of that, you know, I'm missing certain egghead. That is sort of our responsibility.
The Prince of Starkhaven wrote to you again.
Of course he did. Just put that one in the pile with letters from the Merchants Guild.
And the captain of the city guard had a very colorful message for me to deliver to you as well.
Inquisitor! Andraste's ass, am I ever glad to see you.
And the Inquisitor comes to the rescue once again.
Is that what you call it?
This is Bran Caven. Until recently, he was the Viscount
Provisional Viscount.
of Kirkwall.
And what are you doing now?
I have resumed my post as Seneschal now that Master Tethras has been elected Viscount.
You're the Vice.
Well, it seems the two of you have a great deal to discuss. Why
Viscount
don't I
Varric.
just leave you to it?
Oh my god!
So, it turns out, you fund enough reconstruction efforts in a city-state, the nobles give you the worst job they can think of.
That's fantastic. You'll make an excellent Viscount.
I think the nobility figured, after Dumar and Perrin, what's the worst that could happen if we put the dwarf in charge? They voted me in because I got the harbor and businesses up and running again. They want shit fixed, and I can do that. Anyway, I was hoping I'd catch you before the summit got underway. I got you a sort of present.
You've been
It's
voted
official
Viscount, but you
recognition of
still
your
look
title
like
and
you've
oath
been
to
getting into a
Kirkwall.
fight very recently.
Congratulations. You're a Comtesse now.
You can't actually do that without...
Too late. Already did it. Also, your mercenary company, the Valokas. They work for Kirkwall now. I just know my guard captain will love the Shokrakar.
Guard Captain Aveline has been to my office 11 times in the last week to complain.
You were leaving us to talk, remember?
What brought all this on? I'm pretty sure it's not Give Your Friends Lavish Titles Day.
Well, what kind of Viscount would I be if I didn't abuse my position to give shit to my friends? I've got traditions to uphold. Oh, that reminds me. It's the key to the city.
You can't give that away without approval from the council and a special ceremony.
It's just symbolic anyway.
It controls one of the giant chain nets in the harbor.
Really? That is so much better than I thought.
Thank you, I'm touched. A little bit horrified by this key now, but still touched.
Please don't give anything else away.
I don't know how this council thing is going to end for the Inquisition. But whatever gets decided, you've got a place lined up in Kirkwall if you want it. Also, control of the harbor, I guess. Anyway, you should meet with the diplomats. And we'll get in a game of Wicked Grace before I go back, though, right?
I wouldn't miss it.
Don't bet any public buildings this time.
let's go see Blackwall next. See, on this side, he's on the other side. There he is.
Fashionably late. I thought you weren't gonna show.
I gave you my word we would talk, and I never break my word.
Easy there. I was just teasing. So tell me everything that happened while I was away. And after the betrayal, and what I put those men through, my sorries were worth about as much as shit.
Are you glad you at least tried to apologize?
It's hard to say. I go back and forth most days. They needed to know that there's a way to come back from anything. And I wanted to help them if I could. I thought going up there on the gallows was difficult. This was worse. 100 times worse. Anyway, it's nice to be back. Though I'm not sure what to think of this council. No matter what, you know you can always count on my sword arm and my friendship.
Your aim is atrocious. I'm embarrassed for you.
Think you can do better?
Alright, we'll kind of just go in a circle here. Let's, first sell some shit that we're carrying, because I know we're gonna get better shit. Oh, yeah, fuck. Make sure we first get the new stuff that's good. Yeah, don't sell that. That would have been bad. Let's see. Ooh. Yeah, you need that, buddy. thing about right now is we're able to kind of do this now before we sell everything. Because, yeah, now's the time to figure this out. Before we get caught up in the story. Because we will get caught up. We're gonna get into a mess. I already know. Because it always be that way. Alright. Now we can sell. And I won't feel bad. There we go. Actually, did you have anything useful? I did not look. And of course, everything yeah. Oh. Dog treat. We ain't got a dog, though. Oh. Very nice. Very nice.
Inquisitor, I see you have time for afternoon refreshments.
Did you know that a merchant in the courtyard is selling gemstones the same color as your eyes?
What an odd thing to say. I must see this for myself.
You're useful to have around, Cole.
I still don't understand Orlesians and their masks, but it makes him happy. And I needed the table.
For breadcrumbs.
Birds like breadcrumbs.
Oh, Cole, good day. I didn't see you there.
But I saw you, as lovely as your songs.
Woo! He got a girlfriend!
I'm pleased for both of you.
The world has ample pain, Inquisitor. The kindness found in Cole is rare indeed.
Her songs bring happiness to those who hear, and I can make her happy in return.
Well then, carry on.
Cole got a girlfriend. Speaking of girlfriends, there's ours.
Here's you, and everyone. Glad to be back, all stuffed together. With the pressure full on. Again. Don't worry, Herald of Everywhere.
I came prepared. I know what everyone needs. Just like best times.
Prank time.
I expected a roof.
It's early. Anyway, that was a good run. It's all been a good run. I needed that. And I need... You know it's ending, right? We can say it won't, but knobs in places like this, all they do is end things. Even I can tell, and I'm... No, I won't be stupid anymore. I wrote it down so I wouldn't, so I can just tell you, and it's done.
What is this? You look serious.
8, 9, 10. Is she done talking? Continue. I like new, but hate change. But I can't stop it this time. Usually, I hope it doesn't matter, because lots of times I feel I've seen things before. So who cares? It'll all come round again. But every day, I've never felt this with her. And if it's always only once, then I can't... I didn't... The rest is just sketches. There's flowers, and I think it's your butt. So... marry me? I mean, it's whatever, but you and me are somehow really, really good, and all these endings can get right off that. Really, Tadwinks? For real? Want to get married?
You're a loony.
Tell me, do. That's a yes?
All the yeses. Every freaking one.
Yay!
That's our bells, knobbers! We friggin' win!
Alright, let's go talk to Iron Bull. I see you there, buddy.
Your Worship, I'm glad you're here. Listen, I need you to keep the Chief distracted while we sneak this dragon skull through the room behind him.
I'm looking forward to seeing where this goes.
It's for his birthday.
I'll see what I can do, Krem.
All right, here he comes. Just keep him talking. He loves talking.
Hey, boss. Good to see you.
It's good to see that the Veil has largely healed, now that most of the major rifts are closed. You might think otherwise, but the Veil isn't technically a physical barrier. It's more like a magical vibration that repels the Fade. Do you think news of the Exalted Council could affect the lyrium shipments from Orzammar?
Maybe.
It's fascinating to see the remnants of Syrian culture here. Most of it was deliberately erased during Orlesian unification under the reign of Mafrath's son, Isarath.
Uh-huh.
Did you know that Ferelden has its own names for lords? The country is divided into Tairnirs, governed by Tairns. Inside those are cities and Arlings ruled by Arls, and then there's the Banorn. It's a large area of countryside ruled by multiple bands.
Good to know.
I'm sorry, I can't do this.
Sure you can. They must have that thing almost across the room by now, right?
Of course he knows.
Ben Hasra. Remember?
Surprise! Happy birthday, Chief.
Oh, you guys. You got me.
Was that a wink? It's hard to tell. You've got one eye. I think that was a wink.
It's been quite a day so far, has it not? I've been speaking with representatives from everywhere.
Have they given you trouble?
Not at all. It is quite alarming. It means they are all saving themselves up for later. Would you walk with me? I should like to take some air before the Exalted Council becomes inescapable. The palace has been most accommodating. We are, after all, here at their insistence, but the ministers may... No. No more talk of the council. This meeting was to spend time with you in a more relaxed fashion.
You're tense as a bowstring.
I'm so very dreadful at this. The truth is, there is a small entertainment happening tonight, to which I may be able to find a pair of invitations.
You'd like me to go with you?
Very much so. In all the years you worked with Orlais, you had so little time to enjoy its culture.
I do wish you'd warned me the game would take more work after Halam Shiral.
It's strange. Those were somehow simpler times. With all that's been happening, I promised myself a single evening out. I'd very much like to go with a friend.
And what is this small entertainment?
Something to ease our minds. I would very much like to surprise you with the details.
Why not? Josephine, I put myself in your capable hands.
Splendid. I will arrange things at once. The past years have been so busy. We have earned at least a few moments of rest.
A calm night out sounds...
Yeah, we're not getting a calm night out.
Bravo!
Was the woman in gold playing a king? Who was the man in feathers?
Oh, it's all very simple. The first actor's mask is determined by... well, I will lend you the program guide. But tell me, did you enjoy the performance?
What I really enjoyed was seeing you put your duties aside for a change.
I truly did. Thank you for coming. It's been too long since I just spent an evening doing... nothing.
Here's to nothing. May it happen to us more often in the future.
Oh, look! The encore signal!
Well then, we were not expecting that. That's for sure. Alright, who's left to talk to? Got Cullen, Vivian, and Liliana.
You there! You're to dodge, not catch. If that ball were a fireball, you'd be dead.
You found a dog?
They don't breed Mabari in Orlais. The merchant said he was abandoned. Perhaps his owner's tired of the novelty.
Tire of you? With that positive attitude and fetching ability?
He's not supposed to fetch it.
I don't think you understand how this works.
Another Ferelden trapped at the Winter Palace. I couldn't leave him to that fate. Besides, I think he likes me.
You could take him to Ferelden sometime. You should know where he came from.
I did promise my sister a visit. She might try to spoil you. Remember who you report to.
Eee, we get a puppy.
The Inquisition will change after this. I'm not yet sure what that will mean. Whatever happens, our people, you, Liliana, Josephine, will have my support. In whatever form you require.
I can't imagine the Inquisition without you.
I am honored, and likewise, Inquisitor. You can help. Dodge this, and I'll find overpriced Orlesian dog treats before we go.
Finding the dog treats gives us points.
Might be something here. Better.
Where is that servant?
Will you walk with me? The first time I came to the Winter Palace, I was only 18. I was dazzled. Such rich hangings, splendid marble columns, more golden lions than I could count. It's all still here, still bright, but I no longer see that same palace.
And that makes you sad?
It is easier on the heart to just see gilding. Now all I can see are the knives in the shadows, the poison in jeweled goblets. They seek to tear the Inquisition down. You feel it, no? Fear.
I'd fear anyone with our vault of secrets, wouldn't you?
It is not our secrets, nor our soldiers. There have always been spy masters and private armies. They are afraid of nothing so much as the hand that directs it all.
Mine.
Already your actions have begun to reshape Thedas. Your influence is felt everywhere. It was only a matter of time before they moved. I'm surprised it took this long. When the time comes, consider giving them what they want.
What? You're not serious.
They cannot act against what they cannot see. Publicly, I will of course retire from this life, as one would expect. Let them think they've finally won. I shall take up charity work, become a patron of the arts, as all respectable women of my age do. And perhaps take on a protégé. Our work never ends, Inquisitor. We just need fewer witnesses.
So, Liliana thinks that we just call it a wrap publicly, so that way they can think that they are controlling the situation, when in reality we still have power by moving behind their backs. She's the first to give an opinion. We're gonna look for dog treats for the good boy before we move forward with the story. And plus we still have Vivian to talk to, who might also have an opinion. Leaving it on the couch. That's kind of tacky. Oh.
I'm parched. Where is that servant?
Well met.
Nope, not yet.
Always afraid to mingle.
Parched. Where is that servant?
Might be something here. Better take a closer look.
It's probably above us. Aha. Hello. Hello, doggy. Bone. Doggy trait.
Such changeable weather this season. Such changeable weather this season.
Ooh. We found a entry. The first Grand Enchanter. Wow. Oh. How am I supposed to get there? What kind of bullshit parkour are they expecting from me?
Will it matter? I suppose.
Let's see. I think I have to be up here. Oh, no! Come on. We can make it. Let's try this again. Can't fucking stop me. I'm gonna get it. There we go. Aha. No! Ah, I had it. Okay. So it is obtainable. I can do it. I just have to... Once I land, I can't be jumping all nervously. I gotta stick to where I'm at and kind of pivot from there. I hate that for some reason, though. They thought Dragon Age Inquisition should be a platformer. Whoever's idea that was, I kind of hate you. Yeah. Fuck it. We're not getting it. So pretty.
Well met, your worship.
Alright. How much time we got? That'll decide if I give it another go for that jump. Not enough time. You know what? Not enough time to move story along, but enough time to make a couple more attempts at that jump. And then next time we will move the story further. This was a introduction to the new DLC that we're playing. Well, not new, but next piece of DLC. The last DLC, by the way. After this, we are done with Dragon Age entirely. Because we'll have played every single one together on the channel. Whether that be on the channel proper or through streams. Oh my god. Okay. Come on. We're just gonna keep trying until it's the end of the video. We're gonna make this jump, I swear.
Same old?
Same old.
It's hard to get a running jump off that edge. It's not enough, man. They only give you a little bit.
Maybe.
You know what? Let's just talk to Vivian, and I'm not gonna worry about it. We're gonna talk to Vivian, and we'll call it. I think by the time we're done talking to Vivian.
Darling, you made it. Excellent. I scheduled this appointment ages ago, and they do appreciate punctuality.
Appointment?
With the Imperial Garden Spa, of course. You work so hard, my dear. I wanted to treat you.
I feel like I'm going to break something in here. Or someone.
You'll present the staff with a special challenge, darling. The experience will be good for them.
What are the cheese wheels for?
It pains me that you even have to ask. You've clearly been living too long in barely civilized conditions.
Did you hear something?
Darling, it's Spa Day.
Oh, Sarah.
How have you been?
Plotting her
It's been
next,
ages since we've spoken.
her next practical joke.
Is everything going well between you and Sarah?
Things are excellent. Thank you for asking.
I'm glad to hear it. You've done so much, darling. You deserve to be happy.
How do you think the conference will end? What do you think they'll decide?
It's all foolish posturing. The nations of Thedas know they can only politely ask the Inquisition to be on its way. Don't you feel better, my dear? This place really does work miracles.
What happened?
Darling, it's Spa Day. Don't fret. You'll undo all the good they've done. Come along, Inquisitor. They have other appointments, you know.
Oh my gosh. Sarah! Okay, maybe we will have time to talk to one of the officials. Well, actually, nope. Just as I said that. I jinxed it. Alright, well then, we will talk to Arl Tegan next time. Thank you all for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel, and if you really like our content, check out the Patreon, which is linked down below, where you can watch our content before it's released publicly on YouTube. Also, be sure to check out our Discord, also linked down below, so become part of our community, and I will see you all next time. Have a good one. Bye.